Howdy folks, I'm Southern Wolf of Southern Wolf Studios. Welcome back to Ace Academy. Last time, we met Yuna. She helped us to the administrative office where we could get our parking pass for our motorcycle, and we even got her number. And now we have the option to memorize the information. I automatically store the information into my memory.
Now that we've gotten all the boring stuff out the way, I'm sure you're all eager to learn more about the qualifier exams on Friday.
The class visibly perks up.
The qualifier exam will not only register you as an active pilot, but will also provide you with your team ranking. I'm sure you've already picked out your teams by now, but I'd still like to remind you all that each team must have a minimum of 4 people in order to qualify.
Nah, shit, we're not part of a team. A hand shoots up from the middle of the room.
Yes?
Are you sure exams are this Friday? That only gives us 2 days to find a team.
Well, I guess that means you're up shit's creek. Or you need to make a composite team, one or the other. A soft snicker fills the room. The student visibly shrinks from all the eyes now focused on him.
The majority of students who began their first year here at Ace Academy are aware of the timeline for the qualifier exams and use their summers to form a team and prepare. In the past, we had extended the preparation time before the exam, but found that the majority of students did not need nor want the extra days, so we adjusted our schedules accordingly.
But what about those of us who didn't know about the qualifier ahead of time? What do we do?
Like I said, make a composite team.
I suggest you get to work finding yourself a team. Any other questions?
There you go. The student scowls but shakes his head.
Good. The qualifier exam will pit your team's starting 4 against 4 AI gears. You will then be assigned a ranking based upon your overall performance relative to the other teams. Don't worry if you can't defeat all the AI gears. They are programmed to be extremely difficult to beat.
Can't be that hard.
Please ensure your gear is in pristine condition for battle. All exams are demonstrated live instead of in a simulator to most accurately gauge ability. Any questions?
He's answered with silence.
Let's get started then. Please check the web link for your assignment and have them complete for the next class. Welcome to Ace Academy. I hope you all have a great rest of the day.
A thunder of chairs scrapes along the floor as students file out of the class. Those who remain chat animatedly in small groups. Yawning, I wait for the crowd in front of the door to thin before making my way out of the room. Once I'm by the door, a snippet of a nearby conversation catches my attention.
Hey, did you see what they brought into the hangar today?
Yeah, that ancient-looking thing? I'll be amazed if it still works. Where the hell do you even find something like that? I bet they fished it out of the ocean.
Hey, fuck you too, buddy. You better not be talking about my mech. The students laugh loudly. I have a sinking feeling that I know what they're talking about. As I hurry out of the classroom, I check my phone and am excited to see an email notification. I eagerly read through the email. It's just a note letting me know my gear has been registered and I now have access to the hangar. Well, that certainly makes things easier for me. As ZINY, I spent days going through the registration process. We had to submit all the paperwork ourselves, and of course, nobody in the administrative office was ever helpful. Well, that's the DMV for you. It kinda sucks. Satisfied, I put away my phone and make my way to the hangar. I bring up the map on my phone and touch the Wait, whoa. You just put away your phone, now you're pulling it back out? Okay, whatever. Soon, pulsating lights dot the pathway from my current location to the hangar. It's a bit of a trek away from the heart of the campus, but I make good time. I scan my ID and walk in. I follow a long hallway which leads into a grand space filled with towering gears. Every one of them is sleek, refined, and up to date with the latest model of accessories and weapons. Yeah, all these gears I'm seeing. They weren't kidding when they said Japan was the leader in mecha technology. I walk past several rows of gears until... Wow, that thing looks like it's straight out of Gundam. I'm reunited with Eagle. It makes things easier. I push my way towards them, but they disperse before I even reach them. Most of them are trying to hide their laughter and fail miserably. And are failing miserably. Whatever. I give my gear a detailed inspection to make sure it didn't suffer any dings or damages during transit. So far, so good. My gear is a bit bulkier than the others, but it's in great working condition, which ultimately is what matters. The colors are still bright, too. I wonder if they polished it for me or if it's always looked this good.
The other guys might laugh at your gear, but I sense that it's different.
What?
Spirit.
What?
Something that makes it stand out amongst the others. Yes, I can feel this one is truly special indeed.
I hadn't noticed the student beside me. His arms are folded and he's nodding with closed eyes as if he's saying something truly deep and meaningful. Can I help you? Sir, can I help you? What the fuck do you want? He seems harmless enough, sorta. I may as well see what he wants. I might even be able to ask some questions of my own afterwards. Hey, can I help you? Do you need something?
Oh, right.
He seems almost surprised, as if he'd forgotten why he came. He fidgets so much, I wonder if he's nervous.
The name's Sho Shinjiro. Pleased to meet you.
He thrusts his hand out in greeting, grinning ear to ear. I cautiously shake his hand. Hi, I'm Southern Wolf.
You're a second-year pilot too, right?
Yeah, how did you...
Not that many students transfer during second year, you know? You're the talk of the pilot's lounge. A mysterious, foreign transfer student.
That would explain the interest around my gear. I guess I didn't quite live up to their expectations. Not sure what they were expecting, though.
And I deduced that you are this transfer student.
Oh, brilliant deduction, Batman. Wonder what gave me away. Couldn't possibly have been my magnificent golden locks.
I've gotta say, I thought you'd be taller.
He starts comparing our heights with his hand, and is a bit disappointed to find out that we're about the same height. Again, just what was he expecting? We don't all look like Leonardo da... God damn it. Wow. Okay. That's a thing. I think his perception of America's a bit skewed.
Anyway, you're new here, which means you're not part of a team yet, right?
No shit. Right. That's been on my mind since class ended. I nod and almost certain I know what he's about to say next.
Well, it just so happens that my team is lacking that oh-so-vital fourth member we need to be able to compete.
No, is that so? He looks at me hopefully, then leans in close. A little too close. Personal space, man! Just around my gear. I guess I didn't quite live...
You see where I'm going with this, don't you? Basically what I'm saying is, you should join my team because we're awesome.
You got anything to back that up? I guess whatever. I guess it sounds like fun. Why not? What the hell, he seems friendly enough. Plus, I'm not exactly in a position to be picky about whose team I join. Sure, why not?
Now that's what I'm talking about, brosif.
Oh no, never mind. You know, maybe not. Excitement brightens his face, and I'll admit the feeling is somewhat infectious. Not after him saying that word, no.
Come on, our lounge is that way. I'll introduce you to the team.
Sho and I start making our way down the hall.
Now, where should I start? Oh right, so there's this girl.
Wait, what? Oh. Sho talks the entire way to the lounge. He's constantly interrupting himself and going off in tangents, so I only catch about half of what he's saying. We navigate through the tunnel and eventually reach the exit. Sho opens the door and ushers me through with a small flourish. Oh, whoa, this is pretty nice. Oh man, this is pretty sweet. We got a pool table, a bar, theater system. Yeah, this is pretty nice. The lounge is filled with groups of pilots. I guess they are catching up with their teams. Sho squeezes between the groups and I follow him towards the back corner of the room. He pauses in front of two girls. Ah, shit, the one on the right looks like a bitch. The one with dark hair stares at her feet as soon as she notices Sho, while the one with red hair continues chatting on her cell phone. Sho motions towards the dark-haired girl.
This is Mayu. She's the coolest person on this team. But, don't tell Kaori I said that.
He glances at the redhead, who isn't paying the slightest bit of attention to us. Mayu blushes deeply.
That's not true.
It's nice to meet you, Mayu. I'm Southern Wolf. I smile at her and hold out my hand. She wrinkles her brow in confusion, then gingerly shakes my hand. And continues to shake it.
Sorry!
She immediately drops my hand and returns her gaze to the floor. Sho turns towards the redhead.
Hey, quit being rude!
Her gaze shifts to him and his smile falters.
I mean, will you be done soon? I'd like you to meet someone.
She frowns.
I need to call you back.
Wow, she even sounds like a bitch. And snaps her phone shut.
So, this is Kaori.
She gives me a quick once-over, then crosses her arms over her chest.
A pilot?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Not just any pilot, but a pilot who's willing to join my team.
Your team?
Her eyes narrow at Sho and he shrinks back, then wears a sheepish grin.
I mean, our team.
Hey, it's an implied R. You don't need to give him shit about that.
That's better.
She turns back towards me.
I suppose you'll do. Not like we really have a choice or anything.
Well, I always could just walk away and fuck all four of us over, but I guess in this case there's not that option. Yeah, I guess you'll do. When's practice? Kaori and Sho exchange a look.
Whew, you're dedicated.
Well, qualifiers are only 2 days away, so we need to practice as soon as possible. Kaori crosses her arms, but her lip twitches at the side as if she's happy with my demand to practice. Okay, that line's not voiced.
Anyway, welcome to the team, bro.
Okay, you can call me bro, you can get away with that, just never say that other thing. Thanks.
So, you're probably wondering why we need another member.
Yeah, that might be good to know. Actually, I hadn't, but now that he mentioned it, yeah, kind of.
Basically, Kaori and I were part of this super awesome team, but then they stopped being awesome, so we left.
Huh.
Wow, Sho. For once you didn't ramble.
He feigns offense.
You wound me. All my stories are brief. Remember when I told you about my one birthday where everyone showed up wearing the same clothes as me?
He turns to me.
Actually, it's a pretty good story. So basically, I grew up in this kind of... Mayu knows where I'm talking about.
Don't encourage him.
Mayu smiles faintly.
Anyway, the point is, we used to be on a team, but left because the team was turning into something we didn't agree with.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense if a bunch of your friends are being assholes.
Except Mayu. She's a first year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she got a whole bunch of invites to other teams, but decided to join us. We're pretty lucky to have her.
Oh. I wonder why. How come you chose this team? Mayu shits uncomfortably under my gaze.
I trust Sho.
You trust Sho? Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. I wait for her to say more, but she doesn't. Kaori taps her foot impatiently.
So, now that you know all that, are you in?
They're all a little bit strange in their own way, but I think I can learn to get along with them. Even Kaori. Yeah, I'm in.
Great!
It's not like we have much of a choice. Kaori checks her phone.
I've spent too much time talking to you and I need to get home.
With a short wave, she heads out.
We should get going too.
Mayu nods. Yeah, me too.
We'll see you tomorrow?
Yeah, see ya. We wave goodbye and go our separate ways. ... I start to head towards the parking lot before I remember I left my bike at home today. Ah shit, I forgot to check the bus schedules. Hopefully there's one coming soon. I scroll through the schedules as I hurry towards the front of the campus. Pickup and drop-off are at the same location, right? When I make it to the bus stop, there's a handful of students already waiting. I crane my neck to look for Yuna, but she's not there. Shit. I guess that's what wishful thinking's for anyway. After what feels like a lifetime, the bus arrives. I'm able to find a seat right away and have an uneventful ride home. As soon as I open the front door, I hear a clanging in the kitchen. Nikki must be home. Just as I predicted, she's stirring a pot, surrounded by a mess of appliances. Hey, Nikki. She glances up in surprise.
Hey, you're home early.
Am I? It's right around dinner time. What are you making?
Guess.
Guess. Ugh. I try to peek into the pot, but she hides it from me.
No cheating.
Ugh, I hate this game. What am I being? God damn it. God damn it. In the fucking Chili's. Barbecue sauce. Are you shitting me?
Are you kidding me right now?
Well, I guess she did say guess. Pizza? Wow.
No, you don't cook pizza in a pot.
Okonomiyaki?
Again, not something you cook in a pot.
She looks so upset right now. Suckling pig?
What?
Udon?
No,
Shad roe?
how do you even know what shad roe is?
It's fucking disgusting is what it is. Fugu? She just looks at me.
Seriously?
So, that's a no?
How exactly did you get into the most prestigious pilot program in the country?
By being damn good at it, that's how. I grin at her and she grins back. I'm just glad you're the one that's doing the cooking and not me. Everything you make's delicious. You really have a talent for cooking, you know?
Oh, shut up.
Did you go shopping after school today? I didn't know Uncle Kaito kept all these ingredients at home.
Yeah, I did. Sushi yesterday was so good, but I wanted something more hearty today, you know?
To Nikki, hearty foods are comfort foods. Yeah, you know, why not both? Does that mean you had a bad day at school? She blinks in surprise, then laughs.
Of course not. It was great. I met a lot of people at the club fair they held after school. There are so many cool clubs. Did you know they have a kendo club? You definitely wouldn't find that back home.
Well, duh.
I think I'm gonna try out for their dance team though. Maybe run for student government.
No, she's one of those type A people. Wow, it sounds like you had a pretty productive day. She quickly checks the pasta and nods.
Definitely. I'm a little disappointed they don't have a cooking club, but that's okay. They offer a cooking class, which I'm taking. Soon, I will be an expert in Japanese cuisine.
Well, couldn't you always just make a cooking club if they don't have any members for it? Maybe you can, yeah, there you go. Maybe you can start a cooking club.
Ooh, maybe.
I begin to set the table for 3 when Nikki shakes her head.
Didn't you see Uncle Kaito's text? He'll be home late tonight.
I haven't been checking my phone. Whoa, dude, no. You've been using your phone all day. There's no way you haven't noticed that text. Soon as the table is set, both Nikki and I have full portions of pasta in front of us.
How was your first day?
It was alright. I managed to join a team, which is pretty lucky considering there was only one that was looking for members.
That's good. What are your teammates like?
They're all pretty distinct. One girl is slightly terrifying, another is so quiet that I kind of forget she's there, and the guy who recruited me, well, let's just say that he's a special snowflake.
I'm not sure I believe that you're the most normal person there. So, it sounds like finding a team today was super important.
Oh yeah, the qualifier's on Friday.
But that's in 2 days.
I know. Everyone else knew this in advance and formed teams over the summer.
Well, that's not really fair.
Well, fair or not, it's the position that we're in. Yeah, but it's fine. In other news, I met Yuna, this really nice girl on the bus today.
Oh, do you like her? Is she gonna be your girlfriend?
Well, if we keep it going down this route, yeah, probably. Oh, shut up. She was just really helpful.
Oh, yeah?
Wow, the sass is through the roof. She showed me the way to the administrative office.
Because you can't get there on your own?
I could have, or I could have spent more time with a friendly girl.
Of course you would choose the girl.
Of course. You know me, always the charmer.
Yeah, sure.
Wow, freaking smartass. Don't believe me? Well, guess who managed to snag a parking pass on Charms alone? And $50.
Yuna?
Oh, wow. Very funny. Nikki laughs.
Sounds like you've had quite the day.
The conversation continues and eventually lulls into a natural close. Soon both of our plates are polished clean. Ugh, I'm so full.
Who told you to be such a pig?
Hey, if there's good food to eat, I'm gonna eat. I help her with cleanup. I think I'm gonna relax a bit, then go to bed early tonight.
Yeah, me too. Good night.
Night. We part ways and I head into my room. It's too early to go to bed, but I'm mentally exhausted and don't feel up to doing much. I browse the internet for a while, looking up nothing in particular, until my eyes feel heavy and I drift off to sleep. And that's looking like a pretty good place to call it. I'd like to thank you all so very much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If you want to pick up this game for yourself, there'll be a link in the description below. And until next time, see ya. Eventually lulls into a natural close. Soon both of our plates are polished clean. Ugh, I'm so full.
Who told you to be such a pig?
Hey, if there's good food to eat, I'm gonna eat. I help her with cleanup. I think I'm gonna relax a bit, then go to bed early tonight.
Yeah, me too. Good night.
Night. We part ways and I head into my room. It's too early to go to bed, but I'm mentally exhausted and don't feel up to doing much. I browse the internet for a while, looking up nothing in particular, until my eyes feel heavy and I drift off to sleep. And that's looking like a pretty good place to call it. I'd like to thank you all so very much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If you want to pick up this game for yourself, there'll be a link in the description below. And until next time, see ya.